Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully everybody had a great, fantastic day. Yeah. My name is Redpoint. I stream 4 days a week, from Tuesdays to Fridays, from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe and all the sort of jazz. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully everybody had a great, fantastic day. I believe tomorrow, or technically today at this point, it should be Friday. So happy Friday for anybody that is, you know, on doing stuff on today. Tomorrow's the weekend, and yeah, maybe some of you aren't working or going to school, but for those of you who are, keep it up, dude. You're doing great, fantastic. I hope your week is going so far good, and hopefully it gets better. Same thing with people who are just going to vacation or just hanging out with friends. Hopefully that goes well. Oh, didn't do that. So yeah. What do I feel like? I'm keep hearing like what's the word I'm looking for? Reaper sounds from like Mass Effect 1.
I think that's it.
Here it is. I think. Yeah. I just want to see if there's like anything new for the bulb. I wonder something, and this is me kind of something being curious about the game. Will the roll car become like an ally in the long run? Because I mean, they have numbers, they have people.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
So, you know, it's a little bit something that I'm curious per se.
Well, you turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
No, that coming to the fudge. Welcome in. Hopefully you are having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. And yeah, how you doing? Hopefully everything's going well for you.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Strangely enough,
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
oh. Oh. I don't get it. I'm assuming it's going to be like something involving with like numbers. Like which one is starting first and which one isn't. I believe that's how it's going to be play off. Or it probably just doesn't matter and I'm just speculating for no reason. It could potentially be that. I cannot wait to summon Google just to be able to find answers. I'm saying that sarcastically. Does it open the door? I mean, I don't think I saw any data pads. Or at least not that I'm aware of.
You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
A little bit late for that.
It's nice when they're not trying to kill us.
Dude, today has been so hot, holy cow. Like, I've been literally just bathing in sweat. This is going to that. I see the lines. Oh, could it be? It doesn't really specify. I would have assumed that there was like some sort of order for this. Like, at least visually you see the scatter. Let me think about this. Is 1, 2, 3, 4 is aligned in the same space except one is above the other one, so it makes space enough for the line to, you know, compel? And I'm not getting anything specifically that can help me. I'm thinking maybe 1, 3, 2, and 4. Like start with the odds and then move to the even. Oh, ooh. Maybe? No, it wouldn't make sense. I'm assuming that the lines have something to do with it. Or maybe I'm just overthinking about this. I'll choose the latter. I'm definitely going to use Google for this. Because I cannot think of a way to solve it. Because, like, if it is the same thing as, like, the even numbers and the odds, then that won't, I guess, would make sense to try. But I honestly feel a little bit unsure about it. Because he just doesn't really, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me to figure it out. Like, there is no an exact indication to be like, oh hey, here's a hint on how to solve the problem, the issue, whatever you want to call it. I did forgot that my laptop needs to restart. On maybe I'm just trying to figure it out in a way that makes sense. What's this?
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
So I'm assuming there'll be like the hidden bolts or the secret room in here. Do you have any answers for me? Like, I'm trying to figure out if there's any, like, visual indication on, Oh, Jesus. Visual indication on how to progress from this point. 3... 1, 1, 1? No. Because sometimes, like, the answer can just be, like, sitting in front of you. But sometimes it isn't. Let's go. It's not ears. Is wrong. Okay, so I'm assuming this is gonna be from this perspective, like looking towards the door. So it says top left, then bottom left. Did I hold it? I didn't hold it properly. Okay, I did. It just keep giving me the prompt. Great. Top left, bottom left, and then top right, bottom right. No? Once the room is clear, the enemies take notice of each console and the numbers of the blue orbs. See next to solve the pulse one, open the door. Activate each console starting with the least amount of orbs to the highest. If you're facing the locked door, activate the console. Oh, that made no mistake. I was assuming that it was oh no, this one. I started with the wrong one. Great. Start with that one, move to this one. Then move to this one. And end with this one. And this one has different approach. But apparently that's not it. It's a bit more tougher than expected. Darn it. Okay, let's start with the top one. So it's 4. Three. 2. I'll probably have to YouTube the puzzle. And 1. I feel like I'm into something. I just don't know what is it. Because you look different. Bruh. That is upsetting.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
I'm pretty sure that's how I started the puzzle, and he was like, nah, man, that's not how you do it.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
At least, not yet. Because the other one is like the console that I want. What is this one does? Come on. Sorry. That one. That one. That one. There you go.
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
So was there something? Was there something? A barrier. Oh, could it be? Could it be? I had to use Google for this. A little bit shameful, but nothing major, hopefully. No. I assume it would be here. Because it says, the final walk to the main console will start the purification process instead of walk to the back console. They will give you tests with skills with a remnant description. Also, use the image, blah blah blah. With that activated, the console will make a run for the door only to find it has been logged. There is nothing you can do for now, so stand your ground and fight the remnant coming your way. Once the purification smoke gets close, the door will unlock and you can run the last console for the first blah blah. Hello, Pancake. How you doing? I didn't even notice the comments, so I do apologize if you've been hanging out for a minute. That's my mistake. I was trying to solve a puzzle which I didn't know how to solve it, so I had to like Google it. This is good to hear that you're doing good. Not used to. Okay, cool. I just didn't want to be like, oh, you being like sitting idle without me like responding to your comment, and I just would have felt a little bit bad about it because like I was just focusing on one thing and I just didn't realize like,
okay,
you know.
Ready to run. Here it comes. Go, go. They're not happy with us.
But how's your Friday so far? Hopefully it's going well.
It's closing in on us. Move! These remnant don't quit.
Not really.
We've got targets. Remtech.
Do I have time? Do I have time? Do I have time? Hopefully I do. I feel like the smoke is not as like dangerous as they make it out to be. Oh shit! Made a mistake. Made a mistake. It's good, and also by the way, about how soft and epic you are. It's very epically epic, most underrated streamer.
Find a rider?
Thank
Are
you.
you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palab. We've a lot to discuss.
I think the only like helpful, convenient thing about being like a small streamer, at least on my opinion. Okay, just going to hop off. See ya. I'm probably just gonna be talking to myself. Yeah. Have a good day, dude. Have a beautiful weekend. If anything, I'll probably see you tonight. I mean, well, later, following the stream on Friday. Well, my Friday night. So it'll be like Saturday afternoon for you, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that. But what I was gonna say. I think being a small streamer is really convenient.
Pathfinder, the organic life on Havaro has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
What I was gonna say, yeah, like, I think the community aspect of it is just mainly on the idea that I can just talk to people more easily, mainly because I don't have to be like concerned or like, oh no, there's like a lot of people on the stream. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or who am I supposed to be talking and all those sort of jazz. So it's, you know, it's easier to have I guess more in a, I don't want to say the word is awkward, maybe more like in a friendly conversation with like viewers and whatnot, because it's just easy to, you know, keep in mind, and you don't have to be like, oh yeah, like a lot of people is here, like who am I supposed to talk to, you know, or like things around there, because, you know, at some point it's just gets a lot of people just coming in and whatnot. And I believe we Faisal and Trog at the time we had a conversation about that. I believe it was Trog as well. I don't remember for sure. Oh, and it's kind of convenient to be like a small streamer because you remember like everybody that just comes in. It just kind of becomes like some sort of degree like hanging out with like new friends type of thing, if that makes sense. So, you know, it's convenient.
An alien, able to use remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to achieve it. She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
So.
I'm here if you need something.
Okay, nothing changed.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus, what are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
What do your projections say? Is Savarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Wait, what? 78? Holy... Jesus, Batman. I feel like my brain's a little fried right now. Just a little bit. Let me just get the level thing up right now, because I don't know what to do. Like I said about like coming with the military aspect, because that might be convenient. Because it will be legitimately convenient. But at the same time, we are dealing with the Rokar, and trying to be more in a friendly terms with the Rokar, it's going to be more, beneficial in terms of like just basically everything. So I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit on a tough situation trying to figure out what exactly like I want to do, if that makes sense. Am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? Speak to Condros in the Nexus. That's not really going to fly. Call Ifra from the Tempest meeting. Oh. At least a little bit more. Joel says that Ifra has been informed of the location of the Masha, which could lead to getting access to the vault on Aya. You should reach out to him. Re-email from Cora. I really want to know if they have like loyalty missions here. It sounds like a silly, question to point out. Bueno, Aya, Nexus, Tempest, Bold. Find Roka Manifestos and Havarl. Wait, would that make anything of difference? Anything like new on the map, perhaps? No. The additional task is something that I don't know if might be something like needed. Exploration was submitted this as of here. You were looking at an unpredictable pattern like that. Will Greg have a look in the ecosystem? I only guess it's caused with the remnant technology presently. If you can change the atmosphere on the entire planet, was to say. I really want to put scientists here. It's just going to be realistically smart, but I feel like I screwed up on news. Just put in, you know, scientists first there. Mainly because Havaro is going to be like a really good point of interest for science, and I just didn't set about like how exactly would it, you know, affected the whole thing. If I had known that Havaro was like an interest of science, like I could just, you know,
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
you know, keep that aspect on Havaro. Like, oh yeah, scientists there, EOS military, cool enough. But I was like, I want to focus on science because science is like the main thing for that might benefit, you know, everything. In a sense.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Okay, let's get
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
let's get the emails out first. Check on the crew. Aside refuge. On EO, they made it. Might know about this arc too. Let's talk when you're free. Benedict Jiffin, the next has approved the request for a multiple disciplinary team that to be posted on Harbor aka Habitat 3 to assist with the Angara efforts there. Primary team Dr. Hawkins, Sarah, Fairley, Cody, both Angaras and Nexus teams have expressed interest in having the Pathfinder business Harbor again to observe cross-cultural efforts. I'm probably just going to go back to it. Yukro has started a regular poker game to try to improve their skill and trying to beat me, but I bet it was PB's idea. They even rope poor Joel into it, so I won't be needing a race anytime soon. I believe there is going to be an infusion of funds coming in my way. If I was one for emoticons, there'd be a big goofy smile space right here. Heads up, first thing I did after I have figured out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they are not on the ground. Just Joel has some pointers and I got some names from smaller Angaras colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure, so all the time increases crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Look, console Berand, if you're seeing messages from her, is just reaching out because Liam hasn't been included and okay. Thank you, Pathfinder. I write to you from Amara's house. Amara's home. On the other side of Havaro, I am surrounded by her children and grandchildren who I have never met, but who welcome me as thought they know me all their lives. I left my home only to find another one, so I wish I had done this years ago. I am grateful for the time I have left. This would not have happened without your help. It is beautiful here. As part of overseeing the crew physically and mental warfare, so send along the tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it is important your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates 5 to 11 servings, fruits and vegetables 4 to 5 servings, proteins 3 servings, fats 1 serving no less a day. Pathfinder, writer of the Human Initiative, I've heard probably from Evra, the leader of the Resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help scientists in Haboro and make sure that he knows that you play a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you, but if I know Evra, he probably hasn't asked for me. I've learned a lot about trust, being on the system, leading myself, be open to trusting and you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems like it is a universal truth. Universal, I get it. I'll try to be more trustful in the future. The assignment might change my life. Proud of overall, I mean, surely when there will be fun. The planet is one of the pterodactyl away from a Jurassic funfair, but what we did for Dangara will go a long way to make us good neighbors. We need that, especially with the scorch restriction. The neighborhood security training up what the locals know about local fauna, apples or not, have all helps. There's a report for Osari. The next is have a proof request. Okay. Let's speak to Cora. Okay, let's talk to Cora first. I should probably change the remotes.
And you both have biotics? That's how it's said?
Yep. Though Asari biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead. Humans are catching up. Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
Wait, where's Joe? Oh, there he is. I was wondering what was going on. You know what? I should probably just search if there's like loyalty missions for this game. Because if there's loyalty missions, that'll be a whole different.
Poker's its own kind of thrill.
It'll be like a whole different shebang.
Playing with you.
I'll play.
Really? Gambling doesn't seem like your style.
Why? Because I have more degrees than you have fingers.
Ooh, shots fired. All right, Doc. You're on.
Yes?
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force.
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
You know what I find it funny if it would have happened? Like, let's say Cora would have taken over the Pathfinder role. She gets all these Sam memories and whatnot, and be like, who is that? Oh, okay, cool. When am I seeing this? That'd be a hilarious conversation to have, for sure. On my opinion. Require level 20. Ooh, I'm like one level short. What about the last one? Level 30. Angara. Honestly, I don't really see the point of any of those two. Crown Project Augmented. I have a lot of this, holy cow. 65. Research weapons or armor added to the blueprints, blah blah blah. What else? What else can I get from here? Assault rifle, shadow sniper rifle. No, but that's weak. Oh, that's infinite ammo, huh? That honestly would be so convenient to have. I didn't even thought about it until now. I think. Wait, do they have magazines? No, that's my question. Yeah, it does. That one doesn't have that much space in the magazine. That one. Sheesh. 25. I mean, I'm cool with having what's it called, low stats on the like. I mean, low magazines. I think that's the better word that I'm thinking about. 51, 81. No. But Teleferran can be augmenting channels on the unique electromagnetic abilities to into a powerful shock, including the Ferran and improved medical blade technology. This small knife can slice through a well armored foes and sharpen itself whenever hit. Dude, that is so cool! Holy cow! This magnetic field. I just love the fact that they're coming up with their own weapons and whatnot. Call me silly about it, I just find it hilarious. I believe it was this one, that one I'm using. Could be gone. I guess I'll spend on the armor, honestly. Just to balance that out. Research, development, armor. There's the Remnant outfit, the N7 outfit. I sorry, my brain just thinks of a whole different thing whenever I see this armor. Reminds me to the thing that Superman wore on, I think it was on one of the comics, at least on the covers. I think it was a Superman Outworld or something like that. I'm probably forgetting the name properly. I really wish I was able to like match stats. I don't want to waste what's the one I'm looking for. I don't want to waste what's the one I'm looking for? I don't want to waste materials, but I think that's part of like how things work at some degree. I need more 50. Oh wait, I can craft this. How much damage do you make? Where are you? 623. Oh, I can craft you. Oh, I feel silly now. I didn't realize I could craft. Oh, wait, I can add augments? Oh. Sorry. I probably sound like a little silly, just like, oh my god, that's a thing. But I just never pay attention to things like that until now. So it's kind of like, oh, that's a thing. So yeah, so forgive me for my own amusement. So 40 to 72. 87. Damage, the power shields, all combos. I don't really use too much biotic, and if I use it, it's just mainly for like defense. Oh. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be using the Inferno at some point just to give it a shot. I'm probably just gonna craft it. Use whatever module. I'm probably wasting resources, but you know, I think it should be fine. I think it should be fine. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. You got anything to say? Oh, not you.
Feeling okay?
I'll
be here if you need me.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
She wants to tag along so bad. It's like a child just meeting her idol. I think that's kind of cute.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
VidCon?
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science thing. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Get.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Volt. They'll take you to the Kett facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Cool. So what I'm planning to do, and
Giles said he wanted to see you.
cool.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
What I was supposed to say, oh yeah, I'm probably just going to hold on Bolt for a minute, to check other, on the other like things and whatnot. I do want to point out that the romance sequences, I'm probably just going to focus mainly on Vedra, mainly on that aspect that when I was researching the romance sequences, it ends pretty not YouTube friendly ending type of thing, and so yeah, it's just probably going to avoid PV and who else? Any male romance. Korra. And I believe I'm okay with Carrie. Batra, because like the most they do is kiss, I think. But the audio is just questionable. So I don't know. I'm a little on the fence on that one. Avella and the Queen of the Angara. That that's thing. Apparently.
Aya is a wonder rider, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what else.
We'll be back. We need the Moshai if we're to get into their vault.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
I was like mentally like ready to start flirting, but I was like, hold up. I literally just say this is not a smart idea because, you know, like not so YouTube friendly, and I'm not trying to get banned or anything like that. So it will be, I don't want to say a disastrous situation, but it will be inconvenient at best. Because like, what would be like the point of like grinding like week after week, month after month, just to get banned for a mistake?
There was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it. That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
We will. We need access to their vault, so rescuing the Moshai is a priority right now.
I can work with that. Bet that Moshai of theirs has some interesting stories to tell.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Kett, or combat in general?
Well, common Kett are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Destined or annoying. Quick.
Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destin down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I'd pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious. I'm probably just gonna hold the war stories for another time
We
as well.
can talk more later.
That I don't have to be, you know, listening to all of them at once. But I found Drax's story is like interesting.
Hey, Ryder.
Okay, you can add them
You
for
probably
me.
have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
What else? What else? What else? Nobody at home? Nobody home? Nobody home?
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Sugi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
I'm betting
The
he's
discovery
spending
of
his...
Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
All I gotta say, I bet, I forget his name. Chetos. I bet he's just spending his money on poker.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I really like Sugi.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I don't know why. Like she gives like a younger sister type of vibe. I could be wrong, or like a really thoughtful person at least. I think that's like the better aspect. She gives more of a thoughtful person. Like the more that like you communicate with her, it's just like she just looks so thoughtful, and just like on the aspect that I believe she's a scientist, but she's also a religious person. So I think like that's an interesting combination.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
What was I going to say? I'm probably going to be backtracking. I'm probably going to go back to EOS, Hyperion, and I want to say Angara, but I don't know if I'll be accepted, at least into the state of Angara. Or Aya, no Angara. That's Angara is like
what
the
can
race.
I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Oh, so they'll live up to 40 years. That's fast. I mean, at most, we can probably live up to 80, maybe 90. So far, at least from my understanding, Solarians have the shortest lifespan. So far. Unless there is a different race that have less longevity, I think that's the word.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Gotta love Suvi.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
That is accurate. Holy cow.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Because Solarians are, if I'm mistaken, Solarians are supposed to be like reptiles. Or at least some sort of like a reptile variation. So...
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn Scourge.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
Hello.
You know where I'll be.
Oh my god. Suvi and Carlo are probably so far my favorite characters. And they don't really have much of an interaction with me, which I find hilarious. I want to see something real quick. Rokar unearths cross-cultural alliances. So just return, per se. I want to see like the cross-cultural thing, how that plays off. Max chill take effect. I'm not gonna say no to it, but I'm probably gonna say no to it. Because right now, what I'm looking for mainly is for defense. And if I look silly, I look silly, you know? It's like, whatever. Like, I'm not really gonna be like, oh no, I look so silly. I do want to see... reloads all weapons, recharge all power, anti-melee boost, no. Incendiary... I think this should be fine. I think this should be fine. Because I have PV and Jaw as a squad.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
I wonder if there's like any difference like after you like leave right away and then come back. I'm assuming that'll be the case. That's probably gonna be like the first thing I see in the front. Wasn't expecting to be here so soon, pun intended, because I was already here.
Cluster analysis alone can't tell us anything useful. Our sample set is much too narrow. Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
I can see why you're on Havarl. Plenty to keep you busy.
Indeed. You can hardly walk without stepping on a new life form. We tread lightly.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
It would have interesting applications, if there's a way to control the process.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the Initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off. Decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me to life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
Please tell me I'm not gonna have like a time thing. Because that'll be really, really horrible. I don't want to feel like another like.
Kieran says Aval would have blasted another cycle. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it.
Oh, chetos. Couldn't even make the jump properly. That's totally fine. I'm not really like tripping about it.
I've compared my cuttings to Kieran. The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Director Addison? No personal appearance? It might have been an outpost.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the Exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarl helps. Outpost or not, we're gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol.
Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
We're not just here to survive, to scramble for resources. We came to research and explore. Havarl is made for that. And everything we learn about it helps not just us, but the Angara as well.
Into the books, Pathfinder. At a snout.
Wait, what? What? That's like 98?
Ah, you'll be the Pathfinder then. Dr. McIntyre from the Nexus.
Ryder, welcome to Havarl.
She'll be more welcoming now that you put the vault back on track. The Angara invited us to monitor plant growth and study ruins out in the jungle. It's the chance of a lifetime.
You know how Tavos found the monolith, right? Reincarnated memories?
Aye, I heard. One for the textbooks.
You believe him? But you're a scientist.
Asari share thoughts and memories. Prothean tech speaks in visions. Those are scientific facts. There's more to people than what can go under a microscope, lad.
Wait, how does he know about Prothean? Because how does he know? I mean, it sounds like a silly question, but I mean, I'm trying to figure that one out because the Prothean or the Protheans weren't a thing, I believe, until Mass Effect 2, which, if my memory doesn't fail me, Andromeda took off after Mass Effect 2. So technically, Prothean would have been known by that point. I think.
Be careful around those monoliths. There might be more stasis fields. We think they only affect Angara, but who knows?
Oh, we know. Make no mistake. I have a check-in system ready. Whether young Farley remembers it when he's chasing butterflies is another matter.
What does your team do here?
Zera is our botanist. She'll be minding the plants and designing an artificial habitat for them. She also happens to be an engineer. Asari, one profession's never enough. Then there's young Farley. Easier for the insects.
And you?
I'm the xenoanthropologist. A fancy word for talking to the Angara about those ruins. And listening.
I imagine you've spoken to Kieran Dawes already?
She's the one who invited us, aye. Fussed over us something terrible. But she's a fine lady, and hopefully a good colleague down the road. I plan to listen to her.
Good luck, McIntyre.
Safe journeys, Ryder.
You got anything new, Kieran?
Need something?
Our people aren't causing you any trouble, are they?
Not at all. They've been a big help, and Dr. McIntyre has been sharing wonderful stories about your galaxy. It's good to know that not all aliens are like the Kett.
I should get going.
Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder Ryder.
What can I help with?
I guess you have nothing better to talk about. That's fine.
But I am in danger. A plant tore through my personal shuttle. I could have been inside. Oh, what now?
Okay, you got nothing. Not bad. Resource. Oh. Let's get that one out. Those ones out of the way. Oh, there's one on my side. Somewhere this way, I believe.
Oh, welcome. New supplies, fresh from the Nexus, and a few from my secret partners. Plan to build the first Angara Nexus trading company. Lone Star Enterprises. Gotta remember where I started, you know. Hey, you want to be an early investor?
What do I get for investing?
Today, great supplies. Tomorrow, who knows?
She knows her way around words. Pun intended. Nothing interesting. I wonder if there's going to be like any difference once I come back after, like, I want to say maybe like a couple of hours of absence on the map.
The initiative researchers might benefit from scans of the mutated wildlife nearby.
What is that? Oh. Oh, no. There are also, I think it should be fine. Just a little bit than me. I think. You know what I should have done, and I just realized this. I could have just tried a different sniper. How did I didn't thought about that? Like the new equipment that I developed.
The malfunctioning vault affected this area. I recommend scanning for accelerated growth.
Like around this area specifically? Dude, my eyes so sweaty. It was this one. Fucking. I probably say something I should have said. Oh. Now I remember why I didn't like that one. This one. Time fair now. I want to try this real quick. Oh, fancy. $764. How much was the other one? $722. And you were at $555. I'm taking your things. Probably gonna be taking that one instead. I do gotta say, I'm not really a big fan of this, like so many, like, it's a single shot, but that's, I can probably work with that. That's one shot. 2 shots. You know, I'm not expecting for like creatures to like die out of one shot, honestly. Oh, torrent. Is this a hive? Or I don't want to call it hive. I don't think that's like the proper terminology. I wonder if it makes a difference once I complete 100%. Will all the the vegetation, fauna, and all that kind of stuff will just die once the vault just gets completed?
This is coming back to the Tempest.
I'm just kind of curious on that aspect. Now, where is my... Oh, it's over this way. I wish I was able to scan those flying looking creatures. That looks so nice. Oh, it just barely hit me on the realization that the reason why there is more remnant is mainly because they're repairing the planet. I'm so slow. Holy cow! Because like I was looking at the remnant on spots where the roll car were standing by. So it's like, why are they being replaced? And then it's like, oh, this makes sense. That's when my the back of my head sort of clicked and be like, oh, it kind of correlates.
Come on, let's get him.
Oh, you are new.
Enemies! I need help! Reload!
You're like dealing with a mini boss battle for some reason. Do you mind, my good sir? Like, I literally have no responsibility on helping you. Remains can be hunted to the wild for their fluid sacs. Fluid sacs can also be purchased from certain merchants. Okay, that's an interesting thing that I wasn't expecting to see. No container, no container. Can I fast travel? Yes, I can. Okay. I wasn't expecting.
Zingara carried more than weapons. They had research tech, data pads. Let's find out why.
I know that I shouldn't have left. I shouldn't have left, honestly. If I had known that it would respawn the 80 elot, bam, I shouldn't have. For a fact. If I had known that it would respawn, I would have left. Simple as that. No, there it is.
These Ingara carried more than weapons. They had research tech, data pads. Let's find out why.
Close to confirming Barron's theory, we found correlated mutation in both animals and plants' life, indicating a singular mechanism tailored to Barron's cellular and genetic structure. Estimated at 82%, the mutation strain Ravigene, I can't pronounce that properly. However, can be replicated elsewhere, allowing us to introduce this toxic process to other planetary biomes. If Barron is correct, we may even improve on the process generated from destructive effects on reducing timelines. We could render any world poisonous to outsiders and drive them away for good. No more heads, no more initiative, only our worlds and our people as it should be. Sorry. The whole like reduced timelines, like it just makes me feel like time travel paradox, non-sequential thing. And
The Rokar were studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The datapad mentions a camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing.
That honestly like threw me off when I was reading that. Oh, I think I've been there. That was an interesting thing. Wasn't expecting that, to say the least. And there goes my stick drift. Fun. I'm expecting to see some Rokar standing at the front of things. Please stop stick drifting. Great. Because this is surely what I wanted.
Nice shot.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nice power. It might have a lower power for regular like beams. I least like to believe that. Comparing to like the more wildlife aspect of things. From my my understanding. Yeah, I gotta find another shotgun. I just like the amount of damage that it causes. In a short range, it should be, I don't know. I feel like it should be like maybe more damage. Hello, Tickle Bill. Oh yeah, I don't have any guns. Dude, you scared the Jesus out of me. I forgot to trade the knife. I was supposed to. Oh, I was planning on it. I think that's the just double checking that I already scanned those. kind of love wall hacks.
Reloading.
I've been sarcastic about it. I'm not being, you know, for else. In the sense of like, oh, this is, you know, something I want to do. I use wall hacks in a rather loose term. I'm not saying that that's, you know, like the thing. Solar heater. I'm expecting to see some shuttles from the initiative, at least. A research log.
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
Can't imagine why violent xenophobes would want that.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Download a copy, then erase the Rokar computer.
Acknowledged. Copying complete. Erasure of Rokar files complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
Anival, stop this. You think you're doing the right thing, but you turn your back on your people and your family. Your sisters have to face the resistance superiors and explain why their only brother has defected. Do you think that's easy for them? I know you believe you're fighting for your home, just like they are, but this isn't the way to do it. The Rokar have dangerous idea. Ephra says you'll be welcome back, so please come home for all of us. This is a surprise. I didn't expect to hear from you. I guess they called you back to the base then? Good. You deserve a rest after what you've been through. We're still on our assignment. I can tell you more. Obviously, since you're not part of us anymore, but we're slowly pushing the cats back. And I heard there's been a new development involving an outsider, and this raid commander might even call us back early. And about the other thing you asked, no, I can't. I respect you for following your beliefs, but I don't share them. The resistance needs you, and I tend to see this fight through to the end. You made your choice, and I made mine. It doesn't make me love you any less, and when this is over, we'll meet you at the Tavitan for a drink. I hope the stars are on your side. I want to see you come back in one piece, okay? I had an encounter with one of the officers today, and that disgusting pig they call a port. He tried to steal my supply catch while I had my back turned. I called him out and he made enough noise to attract friends. Suddenly I was looking at a 5-to-1 fight, so I ran. Was that the wrong thing to do? Should I have faced them knowing that they could have killed me? If I had died, maybe Ephra would have finally taken the action we need. Or maybe he would ignore it completely. I feel like such a coward. I wish I was brave like you. You would have taken the whole lot of them. No matter the odds, you are the soldier the Rokar needs. I'll be better next time. I'll be ready. Mission is going well. Won't say more. In case this message gets intercepted. We gathered a decent amount of supplies so far, and we hope to get more soon. We'll check in again closer to completion. L. So I'm assuming that despite like their differences, like there are like people from the rebellion and the Rokar is still communicating with each other. I think that's kind of sweet, honestly. You know something I really dislike about like when the room's like really hot is when you start basically bathing in sweat. It just feels weird.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations. hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I copied the files before I erased the Rokar computer. I'll transmit everything.
If nothing else, it may help us defend against future attacks.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
I'm probably going to be on the delusional aspect of this, but I'm really hoping that they're going to use the research to reverse engineer everything and just have the Angara, you know, be the ones in the defenseless situation where they get harmed by entering the planet. Just me.
Look who's here.
Just me speculating on that aspect. I think that's about it. So, EOS, I believe. Oh, shitless. And there's also the aspect of my eyes just getting covered in sweat, and that just bugs my eyes. It's like dealing with tears that you never shed.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Giles said he wanted to see you.
Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about Joel. Silly of me.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift.
A research, extract him, and that's not what I'm looking for. Wait, he's supposed to be up here, cause
Now we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
what's that one? I guess I'm being denied. Bruh. I was supposed to say, I guess I'm being denied entrance, and then at the moment I just walk away, Dory's like, hey, how you doing? Let me open myself. Hilarious. Personal.
Yeah? Thanks. I guess I was. M?
Seriously?
I feel like Jaw is like an anime protagonist, certainly. Just trying to like unconsciously flirt with all the women. I'm pretty sure I saw something here. Hopefully he's somewhere in my personal quarters. Nope, he's not. He's not in the kitchen. Neither of them in the bathroom.
You've been at this longer than any of us have. So between you and me, what do you think of our chances?
Our chances for what?
Surviving.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, old man.
I really want to know how long Krogan lives. My question is, where the heck is Joel? Like, I swear I saw him earlier, but he just vanished after the meeting. That's baby. No. Supposed to be here, but below. Oh.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Bro, I just came from Havarul like twice. You should... I should have talked to him. Is it you who's sending him the quest? No, you're not?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't think... Oh, that's the thing. I can't. I'm not exactly connected to like the online search system, because this is quote unquote technically offline.
Try talking to him for you.
So yeah.
That's kind, Subi, but I don't think it will help.
Why did it have to be? How about after I left the place like twice? Might as well take the chance. I didn't even craft it, but even better. Might as well craft it. Oh wait, never mind.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Part of me wishes that I was able to skip the cutscenes. Like, I'm not saying that they're not looking great looking or they're like great. It's just I feel like after at some point I just like that like, oh, that looks so cool. Like situation just kind of dies down after like a minute. How far do I need to go? Oh, I need to go far. So yeah, I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just, you know, my personal opinion about certain things.
I think we should head to the vault. Do some poking around.
Development, weapons, melee, biotic amplifier. I don't really care, I guess. A certain degree. Because I don't really use those things, honestly. I don't really see the point of trying to, you know,
Sounds risky.
get...
You might break it again. This plant is more exciting than the last.
What you got,
Good to
Cobra?
see you again, Pathfinder.
Nothing. Great. We still have time. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I want to see how this one like works. I don't know why I expected something better. Not just like one punch type of thing. Let's see. That looks cool. I'll probably stick with it. Hey there. Just passing by. And I believe she might be. Oh. Oh, hello. Perfect.
Cat! Ryder, Tholdia lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksu.
Think she'll talk to us?
It'll take some convincing, but I think so.
Wait, how exactly did the cat get it?
Protect Tholdia!
Loading ammo!
I'm gonna move out of the way. It's like if he can move. Excuse you. That works. Better than expected, at some sort of degree. You are new.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
Tholdia, we're here to help.
Nightmares. I dream of the camps again. I saw one couldn't feel pain in dreams, but I did. My back ached from exhaustion and my skin stung from where they cut me. Even after I woke, I could feel the ketamine scars. All I want is to sleep. Jovan. Tarashai, I am sending you a bottle of Dremar. It should help with the nightmares. I use it myself from time to time. I know I promised not to bring it up again, but I wish you will come and stay at one of our camps. Havaro's jungle is are dangerous. I don't like the idea of you alone out there, and it would be nice to have you near. Please think about it again. I don't deserve you, Safo. You know I would love to join the Rokar to fight by your side, but the shaking returns whenever I'm around strangers. It's better if I stay here. Thank you for the Dermar gear. Last night was the first time in months I did not dream of the cat. It seems you have saved me again, Tanoban. How did our lives come to this? How could our ancestors let the cat conquer our world so easily? And why do our present leaders fail to protect us now? This disunity destroy us from within. Our people have repeatedly failed to join forces. When we need the most, we blame each other, bicker and betrayed, and given our conquerors easy prey. Now we see a new enemy invading our space, offering extinction disguised as hope. Lies meant to divide us. It falls on those who can see past this deception to prevent our people from repeating the mistakes that do us in the past. All Angara must become one to have any hope of defeating the evil forces surrounding us. This is the single belief of the Rokar, and I feel it's truth in my blood, or cause is just. That just didn't come out properly.
Don't touch me.
You need medical attention.
It's too late for that. I made sure of it.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The cat are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thorlia. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Axul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, was she supposed to die? Regardless? I'm curious about that now. Because I honestly would have loved to save Saldir. Or Saldar? One of those two? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly would have loved to save her. To put it in simple words. Let me see if there's anything over here before I go back to Tempest. There is something over here. Okay, so going back to the Tempest. Apparently I'm still in combat. Well, no, I'm still in combat. That's probably one of the things that I have become a little bit annoyed. I think this is probably like the second time that has happened, but it's probably going to be a frustration on the long run. So if I get frustrated on that aspect or annoyed like a lot, then that's probably the reason why. I just don't like how like the game still puts you in combat zones, or classified as combat zones, or active. I think that's the right word. Active combat zones. Well, there is no enemies, alive. It makes no sense that they're technically alive. Oh, I didn't mean to come here. Well, essentially they're dead. It makes no sense to me. What is that? Yeah. I was kind of curious of what was going on because he just kept sounding like combat, and I don't think there might be like a quest that just popping out of nowhere, be like, oh yeah, save the roll core, and they'll become friends or something like that. I don't think that might be like the thing in this game. Or like save the X.
Regis Pathfinder.
Save X character, and they'll like give you like a hidden quest or something like that. Normally, like hidden quests are like something that you gotta like approach on whatever character might be the case. If I'm not mistaken.
Ryder.
And we're going back to EOS, I believe. And then Hyperion, and then Volar, and then once I've done with Volar, just go back to backtrack my stuff.
Home of Eos and Prodromos.
I mean, that'll probably make the whole like stream a little bit longer, if anything. What's that? Cat orbital is cat? Words.
Anomaly detected.
Our Turian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Anomaly detected.
They're sending supplies. Cat supplies. Which honestly surprised me. Either they are potentially desperate, trying to get EOS back, or they are really trying to do something with it.
Just like Dark had suggested.
Or that was part of the quest that probably have forgotten about. Silly of me. I mean, there's like a lot of what's it called? Quests and whatnots. Who do I trade? PB or Joe? Probably PB. Because even though PB is an Asari, I don't think. I don't know if she'd be like, oh hey, Asari is cool.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Because she's like more like, oh, remnant take. We gotta get this remnant take. Let's get it done, type of thing. So like, I don't think might be good for like quest-ish. Plus, I think it might be fun to have to see what's like difference on EOS. If there's anything new, anything new. Because the vitality in EOS have been complete 100%, and most of the cat stuff in there is gone. I think. Nothing new? Yeah, nothing new. This one? I'm probably gonna start the quest and then just gonna wrap it up and then call it a night. Because it's like 2 in the morning for me.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Go to the bolt. I guess there's... I guess those are the hidden catches, huh? I'm probably just going to do the hidden catches at some point. Maybe. Cause I don't know, like, what exactly do they have? Like, I believe they bring like mineral materials, but like I'm pretty much just sticking to what I have currently. So, for now, obviously, eventually, I think I might need to have more power in my guns. But for now, I think it's okay. Especially at the pace that I'm going. Like, I don't think I'm going too fast, but neither too slow. Because, like, I'm still, like, backtracking certain points for myself to make it easier. To see, like, progression in different places, which might make things better for me.
Welcome back.
So, I check EOS. There was nothing extraordinary per se. So let's check the Nexus for a minute. I don't think there's anything like new or interesting in it, but you know, just to double check on that. Also, that's probably going to be a good amount of backtracking from my part, because I don't know. I like to see like what's the difference in things. Maybe EOS it would be like the last time I go there would be for to pick up the hidden catches and just never come back to it, because I technically completed everything on EOS. At least I like to believe that. I could be wrong. So if I complete EOS, then I don't have to worry about, you know, anything else about that. And once I complete hot bottle, then I don't see a point of that. I just want to see like the difference on what happens to the planetary aspect, and I think that might be better. You know what I find interesting is the ARGs aren't supposed to have like weapons, yet there is like a good amount of like people just carrying weapons, which I find a little bit hilarious. Garrison Unified Correction. What is this? A worker was lost on space or in repairs on the Nexus Hall. Has been withheld until next of kin on the Milky Way to notify. Are these like situations that might have happened? Oh, those are like news, huh? Permanent tech technology and it's obeying alien tech shoulder the nearest authorities and keep a safe distance. Yeah, those are essentially like news, if I'm mistaken, like updates that are given. If my understanding is correct. Huh.
Hey.
Sorry. Anything here that I can do for a quest? Take the weird looking wall hopes back to the vortex. What about here? Oh, a comparative wildlife conservatory. I know I was going to wrap up the stream soon, but I just keep playing. I just like getting praised by doing good stuff. I'm kidding.
But the plants have adapted to the Scourge's presence. Some even feed on its radiant energy.
Welcome in.
See this older specimen?
Just letting you know.
Specimens, scans. Our conservation effort can barely keep up. What a wonderful service you've done for us. You've certainly earned your fee.
Just letting you know, I'll be wrapping up the stream soon, so I do apologize if it was like a last minute thing. But I hope you have a wonderful day, beautiful night, a fantastic evening. But thank you for stopping by. Initial modules will complete next week and shall see our place in the world. Or variants of the Nexus. It must be corrected. Construct corrections or orientation or daughters will be known the 600 years of sleeping. They won't be born in Andromeda, whatever is unfold. Since we are by definition an invasive species in Andromeda, or inevitably inevitable, footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helios cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrive with seas archives with DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way. But this cluster is scarred by the scourge and its unique flora and fauna, threatened by its turbulence that too requires conservation. Streamline interface of the Omni to tune voice recognition to recognize both alumni and alumni. Okay, cool.
Byzantine, crystalline, all the nodules intertwined.
I should probably wrap all the stream soon. I should wrap all the stream soon. But who knows? Probably the last thing I check before wrapping this game, for sure. Isn't you, perhaps?
You're back. People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
I'll be careful.
I was being careful. Look where it got me.
A station bartender with people offering help all the time.
They just want free drinks.
That too.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, want to try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose. You again. Oh, I mean, hello. Welcome to my lab. Bar. Whatever.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you, getting all used to things.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
I hadn't thought of that. Wait. You're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Right. Here. Have a drink. Rotten scoundrel.
Hey now.
The drink. Not you. Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it a shot?
How lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent.
I'm expecting a game over screen. What?
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them.
You again. What do you want?
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
How bad was his blackout? Like, dude. What? Like, I'm curious how bad was his blackout. I don't think I've been here.
Still missing some parts. Damn it. Hello.
Wait, is this something I actually can just get without crafting it? Because I legit haven't done anything with it. What do you sell? General Merchant.
Nice to see you again.
I don't think I even talked to you. But sure, I get all this. No, this one. Wait. And I think that's mainly it, because I honestly don't really, what's it called, like, sell weapons or anything, like, trade things. If anything, I'm probably going to be selling, like, weapons that I own. Just to get rid of them.
A hostage crisis in hydroponics ended peacefully after the human Pathfinder negotiated an agreement between protesters and Nexus officials. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Fix it. No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
I honestly would expect some for Riot to be like, oh yeah, we found some Turians, you know.
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming your way.
But I guess that's not really the case. Got anything new for me, Kish?
First contact, huh? Last one of any note was when your people stumbled over that relay. If they can trade us materials that'll help fix the Nexus, I'm good with it.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5... Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
Director Addison?
Pathfinder.
I'm on to you, my guy.
We're done here.
I'm on to you. Don't worry, I got you, fam. Gotta love the friendliness. I'm pretty sure I read this already.
Something I can help you with?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
I guess it's a good stopping point to wrap up things. I'll be exploring the rest of the Hyperion tomorrow, so I can just get things done and then just go to Boyle, one of those here. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for, for anything. For subscribing, for being around. I do guys really give a big thank you to Pancake Lord for coming in tonight, hanging out with me, even if it is for a minute. That's just so appreciated.
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
And yeah. Anyways, once again, my name is Revwin. I stream 4 days a week, from Tuesdays to Fridays, 11 to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and feel free to subscribe. Honestly, the help is appreciated, and if not, then that's still appreciated. Have a beautiful day, dude. Have a wonderful night, fantastic evening, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Yeah, bye bye.